Mad Dog.
Yes.
Is Lamar the quarterback you would most want right now?
No.
Why didn't even finish what I was going to say?
I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
Heading into the playoffs. Did
No.
you just see the beatdown over the weekend?
Yes, of course I did.
You watched that?
Yes, I did.
Maybe
Yeah. Thank you, Molly.
Maybe you should have put money on Lamar.
I didn't touch that one. No.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say. First off, there's nobody who's better than Mahomes. So let's put that in the mix right there. You can't take him over Mahomes. Here's what I'm going to say about Lamar Jackson. And to be fair, this is a fair comment. And anybody who thinks I'm crazy here and I'm not being fair is not paying attention. Any football person, anybody on the Ravens, in 4 games that he has played in the postseason, they've scored 52 points. 4 games. And they've lost 2 games at home. So I understand this is a different team, but when he's been the orchestrator at that position for that franchise, and also after he won an MVP, they've scored 52 points, and his quarterback rating is unimpressive. Now, I'm not saying he's not going to bounce back. Every guy's going to have his moment, but I've been around sports a long time. I've seen plenty of guys be great. Clayton Kershaw is a perfect example, who have been great in regular season play, and when they get in the big postseason spot, they're just, for whatever the reason, and not quite as good. I expect him to be very, very good, but there's a ton of pressure on him. He should win 2 home games, but remember, in 4 postseason games that he has been involved with, and he wasn't great in the bowls for Louisville, 52 points in 4 games. That is fact, and he's lost 2 games at home. The Ravens can downplay it. Harbaugh can downplay it. Stephen A. can downplay it. Swagoo, downplay it all you want. That is the issue. 52 points, 4 playoff games. Let me see him score 70 in 2 games at home, and then we can talk. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Swagoo.
Marcus?
I trust Lamar right now, but more than anybody in the playoffs.
Yeah. Big J TV. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, press the like button. Also, tap the post notifications, man. That might be a great way for you to get any updates of any new videos. By the way, if y'all are new here, like I said, slap a like, man. A lot of new people joining the channel, checking me out. I appreciate y'all. But what I don't appreciate is Mad Dog and and Stephen A. Actually, you know what? I'm not surprised anymore, right? By the way, you know, if you're watching any of my content, you know how I feel about Stephen A. I ain't surprised no more when Stephen A. doubts Lamar Jackson or puts Lamar Jackson low, because Stephen A., first and foremost, he's a Steelers fan. Number 2, right, he's hypercritical, right, on quarterbacks who are mobile, okay? Why is that? I don't know, because if you look at the history of guys like Aaron Rodgers was a mobile quarterback pretty much in the beginning of his career. He scrambled to get extra yards, similar to how Lamar is playing right now. And he was somebody who obviously Stephen A. liked. Stephen A. also liked Mike Vick. Essentially, right, when it comes to Stephen A., if you're not a pure pocket quarterback, he don't like you. That's just to be real. And a lot of, dual threat quarterbacks are black, okay? So you can make whatever conclusions you want to make about that. But anyways, ever since Lamar started, Stephen A. has been hypercritical of him. But will Stephen A. ever go off on Josh Allen for consistently throwing picks and having turnovers? Never, because that's what Stephen A. is. He's a doofy. He's a goofy. It is what it is. But when Mad Dog Russo, talks about this segment where they're saying, do you trust Lamar in the playoffs? His criticisms for Lamar, I think, are a little bit more rooted in impartiality, being a little more impartial, you know what I mean? Because what, Mad Dog showed, or at least explained in that clip I put in the beginning, was more so related on facts and examples. So his argument was not inconsistent with his logic. Yes, Lamar has, questionable playoff history. Yes, of course, right? But you have to understand the context of it. And that's the issue I have with Mad Dog. Mad Dog didn't add the context to it. The context to this conversation is that this year's Baltimore Ravens team has a all-world defense, okay? And in 2019, even 2020, when Lamar was in the playoffs and lost, right? It was because his defenses were not up to par. Okay, and Lamar also had a fumbling and turnover issue in the past, right? What's happening now? Lamar this season has not had a turnover or fumbling issue. At the beginning of the season, yes, he did fumble a good amount, but now he's on a streak of not fumbling, no turnovers, no picks. He's going insane. So if you look at the quarterback play of Lamar within the past, not even just 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even this 5-game winning streak, Lamar is playing the best quarterbacking of all the players in the league. Maybe Matt Stafford or Josh Allen could be an argument in the past 5 weeks, but for guys like Stephen A to constantly down Lamar and always go with the history, right? And not look at trends. For guys like Mad Dog Russo not to do enough research, it just shows that there's clearly a Lamar bias or hate. You know what I mean? And you've seen my videos. You know, check around. I've examined this and I've broke it down on several levels why the mainstream media don't like Lamar. Obviously, there's a lot who do, and there's a lot who actually cheer on Lamar. We know that, and we salute that. Ravens flock salutes that. But we know the bias and the haters and the critics as well, okay? And like I said before, I kind of like it, bro. I like it. And you know why I like it? I like it because it means that Lamar gets to prove them wrong. And Lamar prefers to be an underdog rather than a favorite. Because in 2019, we were favorites, right? In 2019, we were favorites. But now, you know what I mean? We're our favorites right now, I'll be real. But it's better for us to think like underdogs rather than be the winners or being front running all the time. I've seen Lamar make comebacks and the Ravens make comebacks from deficits. I've seen them stay calm in games. So whatever Mad Dog Russo's criticisms are, they're kind of mute because if you watch the games, you see a drastically improved 1, offense, 2, Lamar Jackson, and obviously 3, the defense. So this ain't going to be like 2019 or 2020. Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. If y'all agree with Mad Dog, y'all agree with Stephen A, or y'all going crazy on these dudes like like me and Marcus Spears, man. Anyways, man, check out the videos on the end screen and check out the playlist. Big JTV, man, I'm out.